Welcome to Kairos, where our purpose is simple, and that is to make sure you never lose your most important information again. Whether it's your best ideas, resources, screenshots, memories, or anything else that matters to you, Kairos helps you keep it, find it, and use it whenever you need it most. For example, a lot of us save things because we know they will be useful later on, but then most of us forget what we save because it quickly becomes buried in our camera roll, our notes app, our website bookmarks, our text messages, our emails, and eventually all that information becomes so cluttered that we stop trying to find it because it's too overwhelming to find the right thing. And that is the problem that Kairos is solving. Kairos gives you one simple place to save what matters most so you can actually find it when you need it, making sure your best information is never lost. So you can think of Kairos like a second brain, but without all of the clutter. And it's especially helpful for people with cluttered, easily distracted minds, like somebody with ADHD. It's also helpful if you're someone who worries about declining memory. For example, Kairos helps you save your most important personal memories, family information, business ideas, and anything else that's important to you all in one place. Now, let's address how Kairos actually works. You'll use it in two main ways. First, you'll save memories down here, and second, you will recall those memories, which I'll show you soon. It is that simple. As a side note, a memory is just our way of saving information, just like writing something down on a sticky note. So a memory you save could be anything as simple as an idea you had, a screenshot you don't want buried in your camera roll, a helpful YouTube video you want to watch when you're unmotivated, a Bible verse that helps keep you grounded, a quote that you want to come back to when you're feeling discouraged, a recipe you want to use later, a business insight that you know you'll need later but are not ready to implement yet, important information you'd want your family to have if something ever happened to you, or anything else that helps you document the best version of you. Basically, if you're afraid of forgetting it or losing it, you'll want to save it in Kairos. You can also easily organize your memories by category. When you create your account, we already have default categories set for you, but you can edit, add, and delete your categories however you see fit. Now, once your memories are saved, there are 4 ways of recalling them, like I mentioned. First, you can scroll through all of your saved memories in the right panel, right here. Second, you can open up a specific category and browse through the memories within it. Third, you can use the search bar right here if you're looking for an exact word or phrase. And fourth, you can use the chat window here at the bottom to ask Kairos what you're looking for. And this fourth option is the most powerful part of Kairos because you don't have to remember exact wording. You can just describe a general idea of what you're looking for. For example, you might ask for something like, what was the YouTube video I saved about staying motivated? Or what Bible verse did I save about dealing with difficult people? Or what did I save about improving my sleep? The Kairos chat window will search through your saved memories and help you surface the most relevant information based on what you're looking for. Also, each chat that you have with Kairos will also be saved here in the left side panel, so you can come back to it later, and you can also filter by date right here to help find previous chats as well. To summarize, the easiest way to think about making the most of Kairos is this. If it matters to you, save it. If you don't want to forget it, save it. Basically, if you don't want it buried forever in your screenshots, notes, bookmarks, or random folders, save it in Kairos. Next, we'll walk through a quick example of how to save and recall a memory using a YouTube video. So first, I'm going to go grab the link, and then we're going to go down here, click Save a Memory, click Link, and paste it. And then next, I'm going to grab the text that I'm also going to put into that memory. So as you can see here, the example text is, "This is my favorite motivation video." Could be motivational, for helping me stay focused as an entrepreneur. It's a graduation speech that Steve Jobs gave years ago. So we're going to click here. Maybe we're going to save it to the career and work category, which you can adjust, and click add. After a couple of seconds, that is going to save. And then you can open up your right panel to find it in here. You see it here, which is all of your memories. And then if you scroll down, you can go category by category. As a few finishing reminders, if you run into any issues or have any good ideas for us, please use the feedback page, as you can see right here, or email us at info@usekairos.io. And if you're also using a VPN like ExpressVPN, it may slow down Kairos, so keep that in mind as you use the app. Lastly, thank you for using Kairos. We built Kairos to give you more mental clarity, protect your best information, and stop you from losing the memories, ideas, and resources that matter most to you. So we hope you enjoy.